Hey everyone, Updog here. Today we're going to go over Spider Society in Crucible. I got some last minute testing with them. If you didn't see them on offense against Bifrost, then make sure to check out my other video. I'll put that link below. But this is going against Spider Society on defense. So we'll see this later in the season, but I thought that it would be nice to kind of walk through that and see what teams are going to be good against them, what teams aren't going to be good. So let's check it out here. So I'm going to try out Bifrost first to see if a user-controlled Bifrost can beat them on defense. I don't know how that's going to go because they do out-sustain the Bifrost. And then we're going to do Pegasus because they're the fastest team, fastest raid team that we have. And then I'll also try Hive-mind to see how that works. I don't think Hive-mind is going to go very well, because they have Spider Society has Safeguard all the time. So come along for the ride and let's find out. So we're gonna do Bifrost first. Here. So this is a pretty big punch down though, but I did close to the same kind of punch up with Spider Society on offense with the reverse, Spider Society on offense and Bifrost on defense. So let's see what happens here. Curious. Alright, so yeah, they go first. Okay, Noir doesn't have Safeguard for some reason. I think if we can get Ghost Spider, kind of like on Web Warriors, Ghost Spider was like the target that you wanted to go for because she's always dealing out that damage. And then, yeah, let's clear the way here, maybe. Get an ability block over there? I don't think we got one on Penny. Oh, no, we did not. Yikes. Alright, we don't have any negative effects, so we're just going to basic. Give us a extra regen from Team Loki. Alright, everybody's got evade, so that's unfortunate. We're just gonna drop the spaceship on him. Yeah, look at all those counters. Ooh, Noir died. There's some more counters. Yikes. Okay. Can we stun Penny? Oh, we did get the stun on Penny. Nice. Now, if this was a punch across, it might be a different story because they did do quite a bit of damage on the Bifrost. Alright, I don't want to run out of opportunities to test this team, so I'm going to have to cancel. So, overall, I think a punch down, a punch across might be kind of sketchy, but I don't think a punch up is going to be possible on this with Bifrost against Spider Society. Next up, we're going to do Hive-mind next. We'll save Pegasus for last. The big Wombo Combo team, we'll save them for last. We'll do Hive-mind next. Alright, so I like Red Goblin over here. I like Venom over here. And everybody else looks good. Oh wow, this is a million punch down. Okay. This isn't fair, honestly. This isn't fair. But it's what I got to work with. Unfortunately, the Crucible testing, it always lowers that gear level down by one tier. I'm not sure why, but hey, that's what I have to work with, so. Alright. This is unavoidable. I'm gonna actually ability block Penny. Alright, cool, that worked. That's nice that it's unavoidable. But, let's see here. Oh, Okay, I guess we got some stuff cleared off. That's not ideal. Oh, wow. War bled out. Got some speed on our end. Yeah, this is gonna miss a lot of people, I think. Oh, wow. Look at all that transfers. Oof. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, as expected, a 1 million punch down is gonna win. It's really hard to tell how this would do in a punch across situation. If I didn't get that speed, that changes the whole match. So if you don't get that speed on the Hive-mind side, it can be pretty rough, it looks like. So I don't know. More testing. We'll have to do more testing in the actual real Crucible. But I'm gonna stay away from this kind of match, I think. Unless it's really like a big punch down like we saw. Alright, and then our last one for this round, we're going to test out Pegasus. I like Rescue. I like Rescue on that end, so I can see her. Like, my key characters, I always like to see closer to me on the screen, so that way I can see what's going on with them, because when they get tons of buffs and debuffs, and it's hard to see, so... Let's see. And then Darkhawk gives the offense up, so we're going to do that. Striker, yep. I think we are good. So this is this is another 1 million punch down. So again, unfortunate, but what we got to work with. So can't do much about it. Oh. Noir goes first because of all the buffs that Pegasus got. That's interesting. This unavoidable. Can't be countered. But it gives immunity, right? Yeah, we want that immunity. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It's gonna miss everybody, but we're gonna get some immunity now. This is the problem in the one of the tech nodes is there's a Noir in there and he hits really hard. And he can just tear apart your Pegasus, so... Well, so far so good. Let's do this. Wow, they took those hits like a champ. Woo. Okay, that's key to get that blind on Noir. Dang. Spider-Man Paviter is really got some of that, got some good damage there. Oh boy, uh-oh. Oh no, stunned my Kestrel. Oh no. Oh, a trauma too. Oh boy. Oh boy. This can't be countered. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's get some health. Oh my gosh, you just taking infinite turns here. We're gonna get some energy. Since we can't spread anything with that special on Darkhawk. Oof. Since we can't ability block, I guess we're at the basic on that too. Well, this is... I would definitely not recommend this match because we're wasting efficiency. This is a million punch down and they're struggling like crazy. Now, if somebody would have stunned somebody else instead of Kestrel, it might be a different story, but not really because they have immunity and all sorts of stuff. There goes Rescue. Okay, yep, we're we are done. We are done. There's no way Kestrel is going to carry the rest of this team. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, Pegasus, do not use in under any circumstances. Unless it's a 2 million punch down. Do not use Pegasus on this team. Holy cow. Alright, so next up we're going to do Pegasus on defense. And we're going to face them. So it looks like Spider Society will do really well against that. Kind of excited to see what will happen. Also want to see if Bifrost still works against a big Pegasus, because it did versus a small Pegasus, because Pegasus just came out when Season 4 was ending, when we had the raid room before. So we'll see how that changes things, and then we'll try Hive-mind on Pegasus as well. Alright, so we're going to do Pegasus on defense. We're going to see which team or teams will be able to beat them. I have a feeling the Spider Society should just run over them. We'll see how a Bifrost. We'll see how a Bifrost does against them first. Then we'll do Hive-mind, and then we'll do Spider Society. So, looks like this one is a 200k punch up, so shouldn't be too bad, I don't think, since I'm able to control the Bifrost. Wow, that Kestrel ult barely did anything to my Cersei, or not my Cersei, my Sylvie. Alright, they're rewinding me. So yeah, I knew this was going to be happening because, you know, Pegasus is basically the fastest raid team we have out there right now. So hopefully we can sustain this wombo combo that we... Ooh, wow, there goes Iron Man, but... I didn't see Rescue get the energy. I thought you're supposed to get energy when he dies. Alright, so now it's our turn finally. We get to rewind them now. Kestrel is dead, that's good. I'm gonna take this positive effects off and put an exposed on Rescue. We're just gonna delete her. Let's see, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Or if you're looking for efficiency, probably that basic from Team Loki is the better way to go, because it does apply regen. So you can heal up a little bit for the extra points. But that was a little bit closer than I would like. They barely survived that initial onslaught from them. I thought that might be an issue because when Pegasus was in Season 4, they just come out, so they weren't as strong as they are now. So that was crazy. Do that one at your own risk. Alright, so, guys, so I messed up. I accidentally let this match finish all the way through, so I couldn't do any more testing on Pegasus. But the good news is I had Zero help me out, and I will link Zero's, I think he has a YouTube. I'll at least link his Twitch account. He helped me a little bit verify and double check the speed and the turn order for if you were to take a Hive-mind going into a Pegasus on defense. And then you already saw me use Pegasus on offense against a Spider Society on defense. That didn't go great. So I can assume that Spider Society on offense versus a Pegasus on defense will be just fine, because we were doing a million punch down and I don't think we won that match. I don't know. There's been so many teams I've tested, I can't keep them all straight. Which is why I'm glad I'm recording this, so I can go back and look. These videos aren't just for you guys, they're sometimes for me to go back and look. But let's break down the turn order for Hive-mind and Pegasus. So I got a nifty little spreadsheet here for you. I got Hive-mind here in the first section, and then Pegasus in the second section. So I took into account all the on-speed turn meter, the speed ups that Hive-mind get. Void Knight actually puts a slow on the highest speed character. on spawn as well. And then what else? Yeah, that's it for the on spawn things. Now I will go over some of the other situational things that happen regarding turn meter, so we'll go over that here in a minute. But big picture, if you're interested in the tick rate, I also included that here as well. But big picture, Pegasus will go first. So Kestra will get the slow from Void Knight. She has the highest base speed. So that will actually reduce her speed, so she won't actually go until last in the turn order of the Pegasus team. Actually, yeah. And she'll go 5th overall in the match. Which Hive-mind won't take a turn until all of Pegasus has taken at least their first turn. So, keeping that in mind, you're going to be getting a lot of damage from them. You'll probably be getting a lot of damage from at least Iron Man and Kestrel, right? So with Red Goblin's passive, he gets 30% turn meter when a Hive-mind ally drops below 50% health. And he also gets 25% turn meter if they die. So if you get enough damage on your characters to trigger that, then this turn order will get all thrown out of whack a little bit. I would guess that Red Goblin might, depending on who dies and who drops low and everything, I would guess that Red Goblin would probably go 5th. He'd probably go faster than Kestrel overall. But I don't think you can get ahead of Ironheart Rescue, Darkhawk, and Iron Man. There's no way you could probably get ahead of that. Unless you have unless you're punching up super big, and at that point, you're probably going to be just screwed anyway, because the one revive that Red Goblin gives is going to help you at all. So I don't recommend this. Looking at these numbers, not having played it, unfortunately, looking at these numbers, I do not recommend this counter at all. There's too many factors. There's too many things that could go wrong. So this is not going to be a great counter for Pegasus. But Spider Society, once they get added into the game, looks like they will be probably the best counter for them. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, hopefully that helps everyone understand the rock, paper, scissors action we are going to be having in room 2. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments. I'm always good about responding to comments on my videos. So once again, I wanted to thank Zero for helping me with the speed, or confirming that I had the right numbers, and walking me through, making sure I got those calculations correct. And also wanted to have a big shout out to Shamnado Gaming. I'll link his channel as well in the description. He was the one that first did see that bug in the room 1, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'll link that video below as well. Basically what happened was I had played some of my recordings on stream for everybody to look, since we didn't have Crucible this past week, and I hadn't really had a chance to review them at all, and he noticed that first thing, and I'm like, oh crap, yeah, that's something we need to investigate and do some more testing. So thanks, Sham, for that. And until next time, make sure to spend those resources wisely, and we'll catch y'all later.